Hey guys, waking up in Tijuana today. Good morning, everybody. So we have people going crazy. I get messages right now of of this cucaracho. And see, this is exactly why I confronted him, because now he keeps making this bigger. He keeps making a bigger hole for himself. So let me tell you what he did. I'm talking about Oscar El Cucaracho, also known as Oscar El Blue. Let me tell you what he did, okay? He got one of his friends who apparently probably doesn't know him really well, or does, and I mean, as I told you guys, Chiapas is a very poor place. Chiapas is a very poor place. It really is. It's a poor place. Chiapas is one of our most poor states in Mexico. It's a place where a lot of people want to leave. A lot of people want to leave. Not a lot of people want to stay in Chiapas. It's a beautiful place, but it's very poor. People don't have a lot of resources. So for those of you who saw this a couple days ago, I confronted this deported drug trafficker, Oscar El Blue, for his slander over the last 3 years, right? And I'll make this in Spanish as well. I confronted this guy, and he's so humiliated. He's so humiliated that he most likely paid a reporter, a local reporter, to write an article saying that I had assaulted him and that I had threatened him. I have the video from beginning to end, and there's no assault and there's no threats. And so the problem with this guy is that he doesn't know how to deal with his problems. He doesn't know how to deal with his problems, right? He whenever he gets confronted, like when, I confronted him about the $6,300 that he embezzled from American patriots to go to Chiapas for a trip that was never taken, right? So since he doesn't have any answers and he just walks away because he doesn't know what to say, because he's a thief and he's a criminal, he tries to get back at you by using whatever media, reach he has, or whatever media, whatever reporters he has access to. He did that with that woman in North Dakota as well, by the name of Cindy. You guys know her. I mean, we call her Tamales, but her real name is Cindy. And he did that with her as well. Apparently, the woman had been involved in other slander, defamation, harassment lawsuits. She had falsely accused some guy of rape or something like that. I mean, the woman had, the awful looking woman, had a very, very bad, history of slandering people, of attacking people by using her platform. Now, let me tell you something. In Mexico, it's a big crime to slander people and use your reach for that. And I truly feel bad for these people that are going along with this because Oscar's throwing $50 at them, or $100 at them, or whatever it may be, because Oscar's very cheap. I mean, he's hungry himself, and I feel bad for them because these people have an address, these people have a phone number, these people have sponsors, these people have an actual company to take care of. In Mexico right now, there's a woman in jail. There's a woman in jail who has been in jail for, I think, a few months now, for using her big platform to slander and terrorize somebody and lie about somebody and defame someone. The article today says that I assaulted and threatened a reporter. First of all, I didn't assault anybody. I think you guys saw exactly what happened. I demanded answers from someone who slandered me, and I have the video of him slandering me for 2 hours on his own, aside from all the other videos that he did. Second of all, I didn't threaten him. I've asked him amicably to take down the videos and retract on the so many videos that he's done of me, that he's produced of me, that he's been behind, that are slander and defamation, and that could cause someone major psychological damage, trauma. And even, I mean, the woman that's in jail now, she got 2 people to commit suicide. She's not in jail for that, unfortunately. She's in jail because she slandered and she basically bullied a 16-year-old about her bad behavior and whatever else. And she's in jail. She's been in jail for 2 years now, or I mean for 2 months now, and she's probably going to spend, who knows how long she's going to spend in jail. She's probably going to sit in jail for a long time, unless she comes to an agreement with this person. So today's Sunday, and the offices of this newspaper are closed, right? So I am going to contact them, and because they're a newspaper that Oscar El Blue, used one of their reporters, right? And obviously, the article comes with a name. The place has an actual address, a phone number. Like I said, they are a company. They're a corporation, and they can be not only sued, but they can be criminally charged for slander. In Mexico, it's a big deal. That's why this woman is in jail. I mean, she's in jail for exposing, for committing a crime that's very specific. But I feel bad because I don't think $50 or $100 or whatever money this Oscar guy is giving this poor reporter guy. You guys saw how he called them, and they immediately came and got him. Because he throws money at them. He probably takes them, he probably spends $20 on them, and then they become loyal to him. It's sad. Like I said, it's a poor state. So, I don't think, a lawsuit against them, just, because it's so local that once one of them gets sued, the other, none of these people are going to side with Oscar. They're not going to want anything to do with him, especially because it's slander. If you notice, what he does is whenever he gets attacked with the truth, he has to throw out slander. I think you guys saw the video, and please let me know if you see any assaults or any threats, because I've watched the video a few times and I don't see any assaults or threats. He has to make stuff up, like he did with his friend Tamales, also known as Cindy, in North Dakota, where he had to make up that I was a human trafficker. He had to make up that I was an arsonist. He had to make up that I was a prostitute. He had to make up that, a pedophile, all kinds of other things. It was all made up because he was terrified of being exposed, and he was so terrified of being exposed that obviously, if you defame someone, if you destroy their name, anytime they expose you, nobody's going to believe them anymore. It's all about that whole credibility issue when it comes to communications, and when it comes to public figures, and when it comes to the public life. It's credibility. You take away someone's credibility, or you assassinate someone's character, and obviously anything they say or do will be affected by that defamation, by that by that reputation, which is basically what we base everything on when it comes to public figures and leaders. So anyway, it's Sunday today. I can't call them because it's Sunday. They're closed, obviously. If I have to fly out to, I'm flying to Mexico City anyway, soon. I got stuff to take care of over there. I haven't been there in a while, and I haven't been there in a while. So if I have to fly back out to Tapachula and file, local lawsuits or just whatever needs to be done, and not because I want to fight with them. I'm not going to give him the benefit of fighting with them. I think they're just victims. He has so many victims all over. He has so many victims. The guy has victims everywhere, He extracts money from American women and then passes it on to other people, and then he has victims everywhere, and it's really truly sad that now he's in Chiapas causing problems because he can't handle his own problems. Like, it's very simple. Take down the videos, Oscar. Tell the truth, Oscar. Apologize, and then problem will be solved. And because he refuses to do that, because he's so because his ego is so much bigger, he's now gotten local Tapachulans involved, which is really sad. Because first of all, they're not very, again, they don't have too much to defend themselves. Basically the article is slander and defamation. I didn't threaten anybody, and I didn't assault anybody. But that's what that's the title of the article. But again, these people have a local physical address, you know. I have extremely good attorneys in Mexico City. They're an established corporation, and they can be sued, you know. And they also have offices in Mexico City. They have a Mexico City number. I mean, any Mexico City attorney will jump on this immediately, because we're not talking about some thug with a phone making videos like Oscar Oblu, some wannabe videographer with a phone. No, we're talking about a corporation. We're talking about an established corporation that has legal liabilities, you know, that has legal liabilities, especially as a media, as a communications company, you know. And they have guidelines that they have to follow, and they have laws and guidelines that they have to follow, you know. Even Tamales over in North Dakota, I mean, you know, with her nonprofit and everything else, she has guidelines herself that she has to follow. She can't just be using her platforms to cyber bully people and cyber attack people and cyber stalk people, because she's you know, she's registered as a 501c3. And so that's why she stopped. If you notice, she hasn't done anything. First of all, because you know, she's a loser piece of crap. And second of all, because in the end, she does have legal liability. She's not just some random person with freedom of speech. And neither are these people. And it's slander and it's defamation. And again, not because I want to start a battle with these people. And, you know, it doesn't really matter. But basically, I mean, they're just giving me publicity, if anything. But and again, not that it matters, because I don't care about local publicity in Tapachula, you know. 99% of the people in Tapachula are against illegal immigration. They're against their city being invaded. The migrants, I mean, they are temporary, as you know. They just pass through. They don't care, you know. They don't care about anything. They just want to get to America. The leaders, I mean, they all know me already, so what are they gonna do, you know? And so this all comes down to Oscar being humiliated, being scared of losing his following, of being exposed for being the scammer criminal that he is, and not knowing how to shut me up. But this just gives me a bigger voice. So I'm gonna end this video, and I'm gonna make it in Spanish. Okay, thank you guys. Bye bye.